G'day Sydney Trail Runner. I am here today at the Pace Athletic Mossman store to talk all things packs. For anyone that's a non-Sydney sider, this is one of the great running stores of Sydney. They have an amazing community, and I'm here with the manager today, Declan, to talk all things packs. So first and foremost, Declan, thanks for taking time out of your day.
Thanks for stopping by, SDR.
Not a problem. So I guess the first question that I'd like to ask is, with so many different brands on the market, how do I know which brand to buy, and am I buying the right brand based on, you know, whether I like that in the shoes or whether I like the clothing of that brand, for example?
Yeah, so SDR, it's really important to know that, look, all the brands have their certain features, and a lot of the packs do a really good job basically for everyone. The thing that we make sure when we're fitting someone up for a new pack for any of the races that they're doing is that fit is right. Fit's really important, and that's the biggest thing for us, is making sure that any of these packs behind me are going to do a really good job, because most of the races that people are doing that we're fitting out for are 10 hours plus, and if you're not comfortable, you're not going to enjoy your time doing the race.
Yeah, excellent. So I guess it's kind of like a running shoe in that you can't really just go on the brand. You kind of have to really come down to the store and check out the different packs, try them on, see how they feel on your body.
Yeah, look, we get a lot of people calling over the phone, and even if you can't get into the store, like we have a lot of interstate customers, even just having a chat with myself or any of the team gives you a really good indication whether what brand's going to suit you better, what you're kind of looking for, what mandatory gear you're going to be carrying. There's a whole combination of things that are going to basically push you in the right direction to which brand's going to suit you better.
Yeah, right, excellent. Okay, so I guess the next question centers around packs as far as the different models that come out. With every brand there's different sizes based on different distances you're running, and so I guess with Ultra Trail Australia coming up, everyone's really thinking about, you know, what pack's going to do best as far as the distance that I'm running. So I mean, let's start with the 50k. What do you think is the best pack, or maybe two of the best packs that would be utilised with the 50k race?
SCR for us, there's two brands that are really big, is Ultimate Direction and Salomon. From Salomon, the 5 litre is really good. For people that are just trying to get from A to B and they're not too worried about their time, it's a really good option. It gives you enough storage, water storage, to hit that mandatory requirement. And then also it's really easy to use and easy to fit all your gear in. The other one is the 8 litre pack. It's a little bit lighter weight. This is for you guys that are really trying to punch out the 50 as quickly as they can and carry as least amount of things as they can. Super lightweight, only just fits the 1.5 litre bladder. From Ultimate Direction, there's the PB Adventure Vest. That's similar to your Salomon 5 litre, where it's a little bit heavier, still obviously lightweight, fits your bladder perfectly, fits all your mandatory gear, really easy to use, and super comfortable as well.
Excellent. So I guess there are a couple of options there from a couple of different brands, which is really great. Moving up to the 100k, and I guess this is where it starts to get serious around, you know, you are out on the course, even the elite level athletes are out there for 10 to 12 hours, and moving up to sort of your you know, mid-pack and then backpack runners that are going to be right up to the 24-hour range. What do you guys recommend? I mean, they're going to be out there, you know, at night. What do you guys recommend so that they can carry all of the required gear to make sure they safely complete the race?
The big one is the 12 litre pack from Salomon. Super comfortable, fits all your mandatory gear, no doubt, really easily actually, does all your water storage capacity, ticks pretty much every box. It's lightweight, it's breathable, yeah, as I said, fits really well. Otherwise, you can go from Salomon, you can also do the 15 and 20 litre options. Yeah, right. Slightly bigger, a little bit heavier, but for the person that's really going to pump this out in 24 hours and they want to carry extra just to be safe and to be sure, that's a really good option as well. Ultimate Direction also, that PB Adventure Vest I talked about just before, that'll do the trick too as well. So yeah, plenty of options.
Excellent. So I guess for everyone out there that is training up for the UTA, whether you're a seasoned professional and you're just looking for a new pack, or whether you're someone that's looking to do this for the first time, this is a must as a part of the mandatory gear. So this is definitely going to be something that you want to be looking at from the standpoint of how far you're running and talking to the guys about that. Okay, so that's great information. Now I have a better understanding of all the different models. I guess the next question is UTA, and a lot of the Ultra Trail series have mandatory gear. For Ultra Trail Australia, it's 2 litres. So I guess my question surrounds, do I need the bladder for UTA, and do the packs actually come with the bladder?
So yeah, look, the short answer is yes, you probably will need a bladder. It does differentiate between people depending on the kind of nutrition you're going to do. Some people like to have their 2 flasks in the front all sorted out with their nutrition and then just carry some extra flasks in the back. My advice is always go with a bladder, having the water in the back and then mixing the 2 flasks with either Tailwind or Endura or any of those type of brands. You just get more versatility, and the ability to have the water in the back could possibly save you later down the track if you start getting really dehydrated.
Absolutely. So I guess the focus point there, and I mean I can reflect on this from my first ultra, was not realizing how quickly you dehydrate and thinking that you're going to be able to get through it on that small amount of water is actually not realistic. So I guess Declan's exactly right there, that having the bladder is going to give you that safety net that if there isn't going to be an aid station for 10 to 15 kilometres, you know that at leaving that last aid station you still have 2.5 litres worth of water, which means you're going to be safe as far as making sure you get to the next aid station and you're not starting to get dehydrated. So as a part of that question, I guess Declan was also, do the packs come with a bladder, or typically is that an additional cost?
For most of the packs that people use for the UTA, they don't come with a bladder, especially Ultimate Direction and Salomon. They do come with 2 soft flasks in the front, which are 500 mils. So you start off with a litre, which is unreal. And then from there you can either go for a 1.5 litre bladder or a 2 litre bladder. And either or, the 1.5 litre does fit a lot better in the Salomon packs and also the Ultimate Direction packs. But the 2 litre can fit, just with a little bit of DIY work. The other option is the 15 litre and the 20 litre I talked about. The 15 litre does come with a bladder, so depending on whether you need one or not, it could be a good option. And also it comes back to whether it's going to fit or whether you need that much amount of space. So yeah.
Absolutely. So I guess it really varies as to how fast you're going to be running the race. But I guess based on that, my recommendation, and I'm sure Declan would agree, is come down, talk to the guys at Pace, talk to them about how fast you're aiming to run the race in, what experience you have, and they're going to be able to give you a good understanding of what's probably realistic from the standpoint of hydration.
Yeah, for sure.
Excellent. Okay, Declan, so I guess the next question really centers around convenience and whether or not I should purchase this online or come into store. I guess, you guys having such a great online site, it's really easy to just sort of from the comfort of my home pick based on sort of what advice I get in this video, but at being such I guess, custom fitting and something that you really need to make sure fits exactly right, do you recommend that a runner comes in store and visits you guys and has a chat about what they need and what race they're actually competing in, so that they ensure that they make the right choice the first time?
Look, ideally, we'd love to see everyone come in to store. We 100% recognise it's not possible because we have a lot of interstate customers. It's really important, look, if people can get into store, have a chat to our staff, we can definitely get a better fit for you. In saying that, the next best thing is to call us up and have a chat to us. There's plenty of people that have called me. We spent 20 minutes on the phone figuring out, how big you are, what you weigh, how far you're trying to run, what your training's been like, to try and really narrow it down and try and get the perfect fit in terms of packs and hydration. So yeah, I'll always say store's the best option. If not, before you buy online, hopefully with us from our online store, you give us a call, have a chat, and we'd love to help you out.
Guys, I guess the key takeaway from this is that this isn't part of the mandatory gear for races like Ultra Trail Australia and a lot of the ultra marathons that you're going to do. So, really I recommend taking the time to invest and come down and speak to the guys at Pace. They've got a whole range in store. It's really going to allow you to also understand that there might be parts of your kit that you haven't yet got, and they can then talk to you about how you're going to be able to best utilize it to make sure that you're as light as possible, but you're also making sure you're as safe as possible and you have all of the necessary nutrition and hydration that's going to let you get through the race safely and celebrate with a beer afterwards. Okay, Declan, so I guess we've talked about all of the different packs, all the different brands. We've talked about price. We've talked about how you're going to get through UTA 50 or 100 successfully, or even someone trying the 22 for the first time. Now I guess maybe we can pick 3 packs that you think are the most effective over those distances, and we can go into a little bit of product specifics around that. Does that sound good?
Yeah, let's do it.
Excellent.
So this is the Salomon Advanced Skin 12 litre pack. It features two 500 milliliter soft flasks in the front, one insulation sleeve for the bladder, and a space blanket as well. Alongside that is a 9.5 litres of storage capacity, giving you the ability to fit all your mandatory gear for the 100k race up at UTA. The biggest feature for this pack is its fit. Material that's very, very stretchy but also durable, easy to use zips, and a really up high in the chest fit, feeling almost like a vest, which gives it a really good ability to stay nice and snug to the body and not swing around. A great pack for the upcoming UTA race. Similar to the Salomon 12 litre, this is the Salomon Advanced Skin 5 litre pack. Really ideal for the 50k race up at UTA. Comes with very similar features, two 500ml soft flasks in the front, the ability to carry a 1.5 litre bladder in the back, also coming with the insulation sleeve. Comes with a whistle and also a space blanket. Again, carries all the mandatory gear that you need for the 50k race, and also quite a nice fit. All the material is really stretchy, fits like a vest, really comfortable if you're going to be spending 5+ hours in it. A little bit different to the two Salomon packs we've just shown you. This is the Ultimate Direction PB Adventure Vest, coming with a 500ml flask in the front, the ability to carry a 1.5 litre bladder or a 2 litre bladder depending on what you want. It's a little bit of a lighter weight option compared to the two Salomons. The material is slightly more durable. It fits all your mandatory gear for both the 50 and the 100k race. The biggest difference probably the fit, slightly higher and more like a vest as well. So this is a perfect opportunity if you're looking for a slightly lighter weight pack for either or the 50 or the 100 or even the 22.
So I guess we've now worked out, what kit it is that we want to head out onto the trails with. I guess the final question really comes down to price, and could you give me sort of like a rough estimate around sort of your light packs through to your sort of your 100k, 100 mile type packs?
Yeah, SCR, you're probably looking at about 150 for our lightest weight 1 litre pack, and then upwards to 300 for your 20 litre pack that you and I are wearing. So yeah, it just depends. There's every pack for every budget, and depending how far or how long you're going for, we've got something for you.
Excellent, sounds good. Let's hit the trails. That's all for us today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I've gained a lot of insight into all the different brands and packs available leading up to Ultra Trail Australia in May. I hope you've now got the ability to make the right decision and make sure you get the right pack for you. I highly recommend heading down to one of the Pace Athletics stores around Sydney and chatting to the guys and really understanding what's going to be of most benefit to you, because this is a very important investment to your kit, and you are going to benefit highly from having a great day out on the trails and really soaking up the weekend. A big thank you to Pace Athletic and Declan. I really appreciate you taking the time out today.
Mate, it's always a pleasure. To all the guys watching this, we're really looking forward to seeing you up at the Blue Mountains and hoping that you achieve all the goals you're going out there for. Stop by to any of our stores and ask the guys the questions, or if you have queries about any of the packs or hydration we've talked about today. And we're looking forward to seeing you up there. Thanks very much.
Excellent. Pleasure.
Cheers.
Let's get out of here.